drive only gets you so far. And what I mean by that is I didn't realize and I didn't take it serious, the mechanics that went into going into the next level. I always use this analogy, right? It's like a springboard. I didn't understand what was under the springboard to make me launch into college, right? I didn't understand that. All I understood was it was a launch pad, right? But no one gave me a disclaimer and say, hey, if you jump, you may end up getting hurt. And I didn't look at the manual before. I didn't. So when I jumped, I got hit in the mouth. I got hurt. My first year was the worst year, right? My freshman year, I thought I didn't belong, right? Because I didn't take the finite details personal. I didn't take that as I didn't want to be great at that time. All I wanted to do was say, hey, look at me. I'm the only one to make it to college in my family. I made it. And I was okay. I was okay with just making it until a coach said, dude, we don't want guys here just to wear a jersey. We want guys here to actually play and make an impact. So what are you going to decide? And that's for me where the transition got easier, is when I started to take the details serious. Truthfully, in any situation that we're in, like you mentioned, there is a path, no matter the circumstance. And it lives within us. We all have it. We all have it. We just decide to ignore it, or we decide to cultivate it. And I ask people, and I ask people this all the time, right? Are you motivated, or are you looking to be cultivated? Because motivation, you're okay with the skill sets that you have. You're okay with being where you are. You just want to be better in the environment that you are. But cultivate means I want to acquire new qualities. I want to acquire new habits, right? So now when I'm acquiring those new habits, there is something different outside of my motivation. I want you to cultivate me. I want you to help me grow, right? And I'm reaching out to individuals saying, help me grow. What is it that I need to do? And then you couple all of that with curiosity. Never be afraid to ask the question. Because one question truly changed my life completely. It's one simple question that a lot of us fear. All of us as men, we fear this question. You may fear it with your counterpart. You may fear it with your wife. You may fear it with your brother. It's the question of, can you help me? We let our egos restrict our cultivation because we're afraid to answer that one question or ask that one question. And that's why for me, I always ask, can you help me? Because I've never been afraid to ask for help. Can you help me? And that curiosity of the other side of life, it made me lower my ego and understand that I wanted to be cultivated, not motivated in the moment. I got promoted into sales leadership 3 years ago, and I took over a team because I was a great salesperson, but leadership was my best attribute. I was, again, being authentic. People just loved me because I was who I was. I put the shield down of, you have to be a certain type of way in corporate. I dismantled that. Hey, man, I'm a guy with tattoos from the inner city, but you know what? I'm educated. And I know that I'm valuable to you. And I know the value that I'm going to bring to you is going to help you in your individual contributor role. So let me provide you value. And that's where that transition started to escalate, man. And after that, it went off like a rocket ship. I started to understand the mechanics of the launch pad. I started to understand what was underneath it. And then that's what propelled me. And now there's not a disclaimer of saying caution. It's, hey, Lou, you're riding.